HAILU.
Brazil up against Ethiopia here. And details are pretty scarce on these two. But all will be revealed when the bell goes, as is always the case in the boxing ring. Here comes HAILU.
Your judges for this contest are from Palestine, Sri Lanka, Azerbaijan, Afghanistan and Latvia.
Rodrigues de Oliveira in the red, HAILU in the blue. It's the round of 32 in the light welterweight division. Rodrigues de Oliveira in the southpaw stance. HAILU reaching out of the orthodox stance for that long right hand early on. Low lead hand there for the Brazilian. Left hand cocked, and this is a little bit of a signature style with Brazilian fighters sometimes. They look quite deliberate. They stalk their opponent. They've got that rear hand, that backhand cocked and ready to go, and they're looking for an opportunity to land it. They're generally quite patient. And when they punch, they're looking to do some damage. Sends the left hand in there. Didn't put too much on it. Wanted to try and find the accuracy. I don't think it got through completely clean. But he's definitely in that mould, Rodrigues de Oliveira. HAILU seems comfortable enough on the outside. Good left hand into the body, then goes up top with the right hand there. Rodrigues de Oliveira. Long left hand from Rodrigues. He is the taller of the two. You look at the reach there, and it is significant, and he does extend when he throws those punches. And he struggled, HAILU, so far to get close enough, basically. He's just being ushered back into the corner, and this is where he needs to let his hands go. Rodrigues threw a couple and then backed off, and he had no need to step off there, really. He could have stayed exactly where he was and gone again. He's quite an intimidating presence, I think, for HAILU. And you look at the little nod of the head there, he's enjoying himself in there. As I say, it is a kind of Brazilian style, this. They've got a bit of swagger, it's very deliberate, and when they punch, they let their hands go. Final 30 seconds of round one. There wasn't too much commitment in that move there from HAILU, and that's been the problem, really. He's punching from the outside, but it looks like he's punching in a way as to just try and discourage his opponent rather than actually land too much. It's quite defensive, and he's short with the 1-2 there. He's got to come in closer with his feet. He's got to roll that dice, get those feet in close if he's going to get something done here. And if you do that, then you risk walking onto one. But the game is the game. He's had a look there, HAILU, and I think he'll need to make adjustments, and I think he'll know that. And that's where he had him on the corner and stepped off, and he didn't need to step off there. he's won that opening round, and he controlled it as well from the centre of the ring. Controlled it with his feet mainly, with that front foot, and a couple of 10-8s in there. And it's not because he landed loads of monster shots, it's because really, as I say, he landed the good punches that came in around, and he really just looked like the boss.
Round 2.
So Rodrigues de Oliveira, Brazil in the red, up after round 1. Serawit HAILU, Ethiopia, has got it to do here. He's got to find a way to get close. Steps in there and throws the right hand, and that's better. I said at the end of the first round, he's got to commit a bit more, be a bit braver, if you like, and get those feet close to give himself a chance of landing. When you're throwing meaningful punches, you're putting yourself in danger. That is just how it is. Short with the right hand there, HAILU, and Rodrigues tried to come back with the right hand. Feels like he landed it. He was on my blind side. Left hand, I think, did get through there. Didn't land heavy. Gum shields come out. And that is HAILU's. The corner kind of chiding HAILU. They did that between rounds, and he did it again there, the trainer. He's putting the gum shield back in. I think they want a bit more from him. Let's go with a big hook. Rodrigues, but it doesn't land. Good reflexes there from HAILU. Short with the right hand, the left hand came back, just pulled that weight back. Right hand into the body. Just backpedaling nimbly there, Rodrigues. And I think HAILU's making a better fist of things in the second round than he did in the first, but he's still losing the round. Doubling up on the attack there, HAILU. The right hand got through there somewhere. Final stages of round 2. He's got that wide stance, the Brazilian fighter as well. It's multifaceted, really. It gives you a strong base to punch from. It makes your opponent feel under pressure because your front foot's right on top of them, but it also allows you just to drag your weight all the way to the back foot when you need to pull yourself out of range, so you're not quite as close as you might appear. I discussed this, I think, yesterday, and it is kind of that optical illusion to an extent. The only problem with it is that it can leave you a little bit immobile. The wider the feet are planted, the more difficult it is to move. So bell goes to the end of the second round, and that's another round in the bank there for Charles Rodrigues de Oliveira. And there's a deduction there as well for HAILU. So he's got it all to do here, HAILU. It's an impossible task if, truth be told, he is 2 points down. With 3 judges, 3 points down. with another judge 4 points down. With the Palestinian judge who's got that deduction for losing the gum shield, and Rodrigues de Oliveira is touching distance away from making it through to the next round. Again, the corner's quite entertaining, the Ethiopian corner, just the tone of it really. This is tough for the Serawit HAILU, make no mistake about that. Charles Rodrigues de Oliveira is a good fighter, he's got a good method. It's difficult to counteract, he knows what he's doing, he knows how to employ it. And maybe he's been a little bit circumspect, slightly timid at times, HAILU, but I can understand how that's happened. And the corner are just constantly chivvying him, I think, just talking to him in a way which suggests that he really should be doing a bit better than this. But they know their man. They know how to get the best out of him. And he's going to have to give the very best of his career so far, I would say, to get back in this. He needs a knockout. Using the ropes there, the Brazilian. It's quite deliberate, a lot of what he does, the way he steps around the ring. He's certainly enjoying himself in there, Rodrigues de Oliveira. Good left hand there from Rodrigues. And again, he's short with the 1-2 there. And that's been the story of the fight, really, for HAILU. He's never quite got close enough. And you have to give credit to his opponent for that. And again, just short, always short. Bit of fancy footwork there from Rodrigues. He might look to finish with a bit of a flourish here. He's dictated terms right from the start, so he's boxed at his own pace. And it's been a decent pace, but if you set the tempo, then it will always be one that you are comfortable with. And looking at him there, he's barely breathing, to be honest. I think he could do this for 10, 15 rounds without a problem. Closing stages. Slightly odd incident there. He dipped very, very low, or squatted very, very low, the Brazilian, and the Ethiopian fighter kind of fell into him and ended up pushing him onto the canvas. Bell goes to the end of the fight, and that's a comprehensive win for Charles Rodrigues de Oliveira of Brazil. Strong performance from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the decision goes in favor of your winner via unanimous decision. In the red corner, representing Brazil, Charles Rodrigues de Oliveira.
And there are the scores. A comfortable win. And there's the point deduction as well. And a little bit of nifty footwork there from our man in red to finish the contest. He enjoyed that right from the very start, right to the very end. And you can tell that he really enjoys his boxing, every aspect of it. He puts on a bit of a show, a bit of a performance. And his opponent just wasn't able to test him, really. Try as he might, and he definitely did try. But he's got that reach. He knows exactly what he's doing with his feet. He picks his punches nicely. And he provides that kind of looming threat. You always feel with someone like him, a bit of fast twitch going on there, that there's something coming at almost every second. He gives you that vibe. And that can count for a lot in the boxing ring. You can put an opponent into their shell. You can control the fight without even really seemingly doing anything. And he had that kind of knack there, certainly.